You know, I could have actually started this stream on stream, but I did.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate. Also, hi everyone.
What's up?
Welcome to the 2-year memorial of the game that took millions of our dollars with it. Mighty Number 9. I figured we would do a quick playthrough of the Wii U version since it's the best one. Bob doesn't want me to do this because he's afraid that even though they patched it to not brick his console, it'll still brick his console.
Right?
Which, given how the last one went, the last time we live streamed this,
well,
it recorded it.
Yeah, the game itself crashed. It didn't take down the PS4, was it? But you know,
it did just crash
like
in the most amazing way. You know,
fake Dan. Thank for that. Sorry, Dan was cold.
Dan was cold. I was a cold.
Dan with cold.
Thank you. How's it going, guys?
Yeah, hi.
We're glad you could all join us for this
Looks like we got Crystal
momentous occasion.
Evil Eyeball.
Lucariel. You're making up fake names.
Zylog.
Hi guys, how's it going? I'm glad to have you and your new names with us this evening.
Yeah, I guess the Dan's gonna try to use this controller. We'll see how.
I'm gonna see if it'll register real quick.
Gonna smash my Wii U tablet.
Weirdly enough, I hit the bottom button.
It said B, so you hit the right button. I don't know why they said
it's
that.
Very not Nintendo.
On brand, okay. On brand.
But you know, this event was actually brought to us by a very special upcoming event that decided to sponsor this live stream. So we're gonna go ahead and cut to their promo that they wanted us to stick at the beginning of this.
These guys, I can't believe they would tend to send.
Bob, they paid really nice for. So if you could all watch this promo, help support the channel, we would really appreciate it. Thank you. I cut.
Is Handsome Joe. How you feeling today?
1 second. It's freaking out. 1 sec. I'll do it from over here. Streamlabs bullshit won't fucking work this time.
Hey, this is Eric from GigaBoots.com here at the GigaBoots Smash Bash. Here we're going to meet with the challengers for this historic event. First is Handsome Joe. Joe, how you feeling today?
I'm feeling great. I'm feeling positive.
Incredible. Joe, why are you fighting today?
Well, you know what, Eric? I'm glad you asked. Eric, I'm a man of the people. And the people have a right to know something.
What is that?
There's videos, Eric. There's videos onto interwebs that this fan base deserves to see.
What videos could you be possibly alluring to?
Well, Eric, you should know about those videos.
No.
Yes, it's those videos.
We're both in those videos.
That we are, Eric. That we are.
This can't end well, but I'm willing to see it through to the end. Here at the GigaBoots Smash Bash. Who are your mains? Who are you fighting with in this Smash Bash?
Well, I did want this to be a secret, Eric, but I'm going to tell you. I love the pink puff-ball of fun, Kirby.
Incredible.
Then I'm going to have the man-beast herself, Sheik. And I'm going to use that whip to its full potential.
Saucy.
Yes, it is.
If you indulge us, what are your strategies going into this GigaBoots Smash Bash?
Eric, one word. Wavebird.
Yes.
The Wavebird, it's going to mess with Dan.
Absolutely. Dan's one true nemesis. Input latency.
When that happens, I'm also going to be staring at him the whole time, when really, I'm looking at the TV. But guess what? He won't know. Just like I'm looking at you right now, Eric. You have no idea.
I didn't.
But you know what? If that doesn't work, I got a fucking secret weapon.
You heard it here first, folks. You heard it here first, folks. Secret weapon. Now we're gonna go to Dan Video Games, the challenger. The reigning champion. The challenger to all our hearts. Hey, it's Eric back at GigaBoots headquarters. I'm here to interview. What's that? Who's in the corner? But it's Dan Video Games.
Hi everyone, how's it going?
How you feeling today, Dan?
I'm feeling disgusting because Handsome Joe gave me that towel backstage. It smells disgustingly like cheap cologne.
Why do you think you had a towel?
Why do you...
Is he just a sweaty person?
He's very sweaty. Let me tell you, when we did that arms match, he was like soaked before we even hit live stream.
I was there. There were puddles in the floor.
Yeah, he came in the room and he was just like, hey guys. Like, you know when you go to like a water park and you're fat, so you keep your shirt on, but you got wet, so you need to like pull it off of you? That was him the whole time.
What an incredibly vivid and disgusting image. I'm gonna vomit after this. However, Dan, why are you fighting today?
I'm fighting.
At the GigaBoots Smash Bash.
Thank you. Staying on brand. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
I'm fighting for the dignity of everyone involved with this channel because some things need to stay in the past. I'm letting history stay history. Joe is sitting there. He's sitting there and he's dangling these videos over me. He's like, show him the videos, Dan. I'm not even in half of them, but show them all the videos. And I'm just upset because those videos were something special between me and you and Bob and about, I don't know, the 90 people who watched it before I locked them all up last week in the middle of our lives.
That's a high estimate for the number of people who watch those old videos. However, I'll have to say I have a vested interest in people seeing them because I was thin in them.
I would figure you would want to bury that in the past, but okay.
Bold words. All right, Dan. Let's get back down to brass tacks. What are your mains for the Smash Bash, GigaBoots Smash Bash?
Let me tell you all about my mains. This is gonna take a while, because there are a lot.
Bring it down to 3. 2.
Don't limit me.
You're just 1.
My potential is enormous and you're limiting me?
Back to 5.
Okay, there we go. First off, Link. Secondly, Ryu. Thirdly, Cloud.
False.
Fourthly, Shulk. Fifthly, Little Mac.
All incredibly bad choices for people who hate video games. Dan, video games. Bold words from him. Dan.
Yeah. What is your deal?
What is your deal?
What is your deal? What do you got against Shulk?
Well, for starters.
Okay.
I mean,
limit it down to one statement.
his sword is as big as the screen.
Sounds like penis envy.
Shocking. Dan, what are your strategies for this GigaBoots Smash Bash?
First strategy, out Joe as not handsome at all. Let me tell you, handsome Joe, not handsome in the least. I haven't thought of kissing him once.
Not even once.
Not even once.
Not even a little?
No. No.
No.
Actually, no.
Okay.
You?
No. No. No.
But no.
No.
No. He's not handsome.
No.
I mean,
I don't get lost in his eyes.
he's okay. He's okay. He's not handsome. I don't know. Is all right looking Joe and okay? I'm just saying, in the middle of this, I might negotiate with him, maybe changing his patently false handle, you know? His stage name is really misleading. Like, we put on a banner, Dan Video Games. You see this? You go, yeah, that guy looks like he's named Dan Video Games.
You look like a video games.
Yeah, I'm representing Darkrai.
You're pretty video games
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
And going by reputable source, gigaboots.com/wiki, you are objectively good at video games.
Yes, according to gigabootsiscool.wikia.com, I am objectively good at video games. And the last time I checked, Handsome Joe is objectively not so good at video games. I think this match is in the bag.
How big of a bag?
I mean,
Small.
it's going in there pretty fast, so it's got to be a big bag in order to make it easy to like throw it in there.
Fair.
Yeah, it's kind of like one of those batting cages, you know, where it's got the
Yeah.
and then you
Yeah, I see it.
into the net.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so this match is kind of like a diagonal net to slow the momentum. It's like that.
Incredible words from challenger. Wait, reigning champion Dan Video Games. You'll have to tune in about a year to 6 months to 2 years to see it in the GigaBoots Smash Bash. I'm back here with the challengers. Now, what do you have to say to each other now that you're face to face? Handsome Joe.
What the fuck, Dan? What the hell's up with that beanie?
Video games. Dan Video Games.
I have to ask you, Handsome Joe, what the fuck is with that clerk's hat? You think wearing it backwards is gonna hide the fact it's a dumb Kevin Smith fanboy hat?
Dan, I'm not even supposed to be here today.
Clerk's reference, disgusting. Let me tell you, Handsome Joe, you are never, ever getting my Smash Champ belt.
I don't know about that, Dan. I think it looks a little tight on you. I think it looked better on my handsome body. That's right.
Well, you heard it here first, folks.
He's not that handsome!
This video was brought to you by GigaBoots' fantastic executive producers: Vincent Poverk, Cywolf, Nicholas Cameron, E. Lee Broyles, Joshua Mattingly, Brendan O'Sullivan.
Okay. Okay. I can be heard?
You can be heard.
Heard.
They can hear you.
Everyone hear this? Great.
You're no longer quiet. Hi everyone. Sorry, the ad clearly broke the flow of the live stream, but we gotta pay the bills somehow.
Yeah, it's just what you gotta do. How many hours were on that top save file?
It was 18 minutes.
Okay, 18 minutes. Oof.
I played enough to realize it was gonna go really poorly.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But hi guys. How's it going? Just enjoying my Smash Champ belt.
Weird. Where'd you get that?
Oh, I've always had this.
Oh, okay, yeah. Being the champ. Toad says, Dan, stop. I assume it's this.
Maybe he wants me to stop being the champ at Smash, which I'm not gonna.
Right? No way.
It ain't happening.
Jared
Especially-
Potter says that was an amazing ad. I think that.
Well, I mean, you know. Dan, you still sound sick. Well, there's a reason I am still sick. In fact, that was recorded right at the beginning of me being sick. Kinda. Anyway. So how do you like that 30 frames per second?
Wow, it's already so bad looking. Erica asked, why are you doing this when you could be making the review?
What review?
I don't know. What he's
Maybe
talking about.
Earcal's talking about your Bayonetta video.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that's what he's. That's the review of Bayonetta 2, right?
Can you turn that down several notches? Yeah, that's loud enough. Just spin it. Just keep spinning it forever.
Okay, yeah. People are saying the game audio is echoing. Hopefully that fixes it.
That's what it was, because we're not wearing headphones. The game was loud enough to be picked up by our noise gate.
Once again, the president has declared
loud
a
again. Should I turn it down
countrywide
more?
state of emergency. This based on reports of
It's not picked up by that.
Okay.
Not too bad. And in worst case scenario, you can turn it down like 1 or 2, but like, I feel like this game's all over the place, you know?
Yeah,
Look
let's
at-
know if the audio is
look at
better
how
now.
bad just walking, like the frame pacing on the whole game is so awful.
Yeah, it's a mess.
Everything is a mess about this. So the Wii U Pro controller is like the worst R1 in human history. I'd rather use a fucking Xbox controller. By the way, enjoy this beautiful frame rate.
Oh my god.
It's so bad. Like, it's probably like 20 frames per second. I was like, whose phone is going off? And then I remembered that's how the Wii U gamepad sounds.
Oh, was that? Why would the gamepad be vibrating right now, though?
Either that or the controller, or the Pro controller. I don't know, honestly.
Okay, they're saying it's better now. FireArk has no skipping dialogue, Dan. You need to sit through all of it.
No, that ain't happening.
Yeah, no,
I don't got time for that.
Look, I have to be at work in like 5 hours.
That's not up for. That's at. It's so bad. This was sold for money.
Yeah, they sold this to people.
There are people out there right now defending this game on Twitter.
Maybe not this one.
No, fuck him. He doesn't get to sit there and defend the game and then be like, well, these other versions aren't real. That's not how that works, Bob.
Okay, this thing is vibrating for no reason.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Evil Eyeball says, why Wii U?
Because it's the most mighty of all the versions. Would you not agree, Bob?
I mean,
It's pretty mighty.
it is very mighty number 9.
It's fucking downright fierce right now.
It's not mighty, I wouldn't say that.
I'm not sure if this version has the Ray DLC installed.
Huh.
I'll find out
Oh
when
my
we
God.
get to... Yeah, no, it's fucking... I'm telling you, man, this version's very Hadoken. Because it's downright fierce. Enjoy the gamepad vibrating on your lap this whole time.
It's like that thing, what was it, for Rez, or?
Yeah.
Some PS2 game.
Yeah, that was Rez.
Okay. Where it's like, here's your weird vibration pad, I don't know, keep it on your lap.
Apparently, early on while working at Sega, Mizuguchi was working on, VR. And the way he strapped together VR for the Genesis was 2 Game Gear screens.
Wow.
Which is amazing. I really have no idea why it wouldn't unmic and mic properly.
Yeah, that's strange.
Lucario, Ray isn't female, and that's how I know you're a fake Mighty Number 9 fan. They only refer to Ray as a they, because Ray is challenging gender expectations thanks to that community manager who got shit canned.
Yeah, that makes
Oddly
sense,
enough,
right?
still ended up in the final game.
Right?
That's the part that, like, blew my mind. What was her name? Dina.
Yeah. Crystal Lucario says the Wii U version had the best specs. Is that right, Dan?
The best specs?
Yeah, that's what he says.
It is about 9 GameCubes. It's mighty. The Wii U version does that.
What happened?
It wasn't making any sound at first.
Okay.
And most other versions still have that problem, but the Wii U one does. How come I steal powers from every other version, right? Every other boss, but I don't steal powers from that guy.
He's just a big guy. He's like a big pet.
I should just start looking like him. I should be like, oh, I should have taken the power of that bulldozer.
Pyrox says that, well, we'll get you the Xbox One version later so you can understand that too.
I actually just need a 360 version, so if someone has a code.
Oh, yeah, we do. You did buy
I
an
do
Xbox
own the
One.
Xbox One version, and I think it might have a code for the 360, but I don't know. We don't own an Xbox One. Yes, I bought a copy of a game for a console I don't own because I'm that psychopathic about owning it all. But yeah, look at this cutscene. It runs at like 5 frames a second.
Why? Is it that hard to get these 4 models on screen at once?
Well, that guy in the background's rendered.
Is he? I figured
Yeah,
that was
no,
just
it's
a
running
pre-made
that bad.
cutscene. Oh my god.
After all, any robots you send to help could be affected as well, making things even worse.
Hey Dan, I own Mega Man 8 for the PS1 and don't own a PS1.
Cool.
Fair. Mega Man 8's a great game. Just like Mighty Number 9.
He also owns Soul Blade for the PS1 and no PS1. Well, Soul Blade's a great game.
Yeah, unit number 2, that also bugged me. The way it parses out. Mission clear.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, the Ray DLC isn't installed. We would be able to, like, select her level, and after we beat that level, go select her. Which I'm gonna say her, but it's really gender ambiguous. We're going to the military base first. Man, the select button being on the bottom button on this Nintendo platform's fucking with me.
Yeah, no,
because I
it's
feel
weird.
this. You can't hold this controller and not think I'm playing a goddamn Nintendo system. Because this does not feel comparable to a real controller. Switch Pro controller does.
Yeah, this thing
That
is
feels like a real fucking controller. The cable's heavier than the controller itself. It's bad.
What is this?
Well, let's talk about how bad it is to play Mega Man 8 on emulator.
Watch the grate there in the
Oh
background.
my god, it looks so
See
bad.
how it's like got weird, like flickering?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
High frequency texture at a low resolution. Can you tell this was one of the beta levels?
Shiori says, how about you pretend your Wii U blows up and play whatever the first game you find is at 30 frames per second.
MAME game?
Yeah, like I guess we did solve MAME.
Fuck it, Frogger. Here we go. Oh man, I should play like retro arcade games on stream. That'd be fun. What's up, Bob?
My phone has decided I'm holding it the wrong way.
Oh, I love it when phones decide that. Gotta lock that angle.
Right.
So now I can't dash up there to get that thing. Because then I'll clear my combo. Oh, my combo got cleared at some point. I didn't even catch that. That's unfortunate.
Cherry Drew says, I feel like Dan just broke into Bob's house and told him to wake up and stream my number 9. That's fairly accurate. I wasn't asleep yet.
It was not accurate. I've been here all day.
You have been here all day.
Get out of my house.
I still feel like you busted into my house and started doing a my number 9 let's play.
Yeah, but one could say that's the last few years of our lives, you know? Let's not pretend this is anything new. Gotta love that R2 shoot button that people don't even know is in the game.
Thing.
That one guy on Twitter who's just like, I'm so good at this game, maybe that's why I enjoy it. I'm like, motherfucker, I didn't see you back jump shoot once. I'm just saying. It's an audacious thing to assume that the reason you like something and other people don't is because you're simply better than them at it. Especially when it's such a mass opinion, you know?
Yeah.
I'm clearly more competent at this game than basically everyone. It's either that or the idea is, man, those dudes just popped right the fuck in. No animation, no nothing. It didn't have time.
No.
Look at this.
Oh my god.
It's so fucking beautiful.
Doc Johnson wants an asteroid stream.
That'd be so good right now. I mean, asteroids is fun. If you look up a game called Super Space Rubbish, it's one of the earliest quick plays we ever did. I teleported straight motherfucking through that guy, and you missed it, and it was beautiful. I was dashing. See, the game's about going fast, right?
Right.
But on the Wii U version, if you go fast, the whole thing fucking breaks down.
Right.
But yeah, Super Space Rubbish is one of our earliest quick plays. It's actually a really cool and fun game. I don't even know if you can get it anymore. The guy who made it basically disappeared after making that game.
Weird.
Like, just dropped out of the internet.
Firehawk's on here explaining downscaling artifacts and why that's bad.
Yeah, it is bad.
Yeah, it is.
That's more like it.
Your number 2 says Mega Man X2 live stream in Five Guys. I don't think that we'll block out with that.
Yeah, I wonder when we are gonna do that X2 live stream.
What's Polybius?
Polybius?
Polybius.
You remember that AVGN review?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's a game also made by the guy who made Tempest 2000 and the other things like that. TXK on the Vita.
Right.
Yeah, he made a game named after the mythical game. And it's VR. And between that and Zone of the Enders VR, I sure wish I had a VR headset again.
Lucario112 says, make a Minecraft stream.
112, we're changing numbers now.
Yeah,
too.
no, there's 2 different Lucarios right now.
Oh my god, one's 1120 and the other one's... No, Pop,
the other one's Crystal.
It's 1120, you cut out the 0.
I did, okay. Well, there's him and there's also Crystal Lucario.
Yes. And 3 numbers in, you went, what if that's the word crystal? And you stopped reading them. So Bob, how many times have you beaten this game?
1!
Weird.
I don't think I ever made myself beat it more than that one time.
But you at least played this version, the truest version, right?
No.
Weird. It has so many frames. You know, this runs way better than Mega Man on DOS ran on my PC. And that's the bar for Mega Man games, right?
Yeah. No, Shimizu, you did miss Dinah.
Yeah, we haven't hit her yet.
Okay, Strigoi was making a joke about how this would be a game that was never actually released would be better than this, and that's why he brought up Polybius.
Hey, Bob.
Hey.
So this is a thing that happens. He's just sort of sitting here with me.
He likes it, okay?
Why else would he do that?
Sandman saying, man, 2 years flew by.
Yeah.
Dinah is the most waifu mighty. Jimmy Drew is right in saying that, I think. I don't think there's much competition there.
Which one's Dinah?
Dinah's the big sister.
The big sister?
Yes, light bulb big sister.
Not the annoying sister?
No, not the one that was
sister?
the one that was literally probably a dude before, and they decided to make a girl later.
What? No. Unit number 2, same experience.
But yeah, that's
Like, this game is so bad, I don't even want to play more than one level.
right. Like,
My rage didn't permit me that nicety.
right, you couldn't just stop. You couldn't stop there.
I mean, we're here right now.
Crystal Lucario says that Bat is my waifu. Who's Bat?
That's bad.
That's Battalion. Okay.
They call him Bat for short.
Right.
That's the thing. Well, I think I'm gonna die here, but I might as well do the cool dodging under thing, which is really hard when the game runs like shit.
Yeah.
Because it'll ignore inputs on drop frames.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's gotta be as bad as it can be. Do you have any
I'm not
tanks?
used to, no. I'm not used to fighting this guy without his weakness.
Spaceman says he beat 3 levels.
Spaceman beat 3 levels? Why are you guys torturing yourselves? We're celebrating the 2-year anniversary of Mighty Number 9 by playing the best version of Mighty Number 9. You know, maybe it wouldn't suck as much if the whole Kickstarter weren't based on the premise of, we're gonna bring it to PC, but we'll also do PS3 and 360 versions. And it wasn't until way later that they were like, oh yeah, and PS4 and Xbox One are things now, so we'll do those too.
Everything about this game.
It should have run well on this. Play Mega Maker better than that shit? No shit, it's better than this. Bob, clearly we don't play enough.
You could play Shovel Knight. That's not an anniversary. I don't think it's the anniversary of Shovel Knight. That'd just be weird.
We don't celebrate good games around here. Bob's like, oh god, we don't. What is wrong with us?
Is it the anniversary of Devil May Cry yet?
No. We do a Castlevania month every now and again.
Yeah,
well, really
it is Legend.
And that's a good game. So, that we celebrate.
No, Jamie Moss, they did not release the Vita or 3DS versions. We would totally be playing those, because they would run even worse somehow.
I feel like if they're coming out now, they're gonna be optimized by someone who might know how.
Maybe.
Because, like...
But they might get... They probably get whatever they did with this Unreal Engine 3 code and be like, what even is any of this?
Right, and just give up. That's why they promised it last year and still didn't deliver it after so long.
Yeah.
Because Level 5 owns that now.
Right.
And the fucking boss battle, you asshole.
Xylox says that each time someone says that he enjoyed this game, I told him that they could enjoy Action 52 too, as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that level.
Yeah.
Oh my god, now Firehawk's bringing up DMC2 and Dr. Nacho is bringing up DMC.
Oh, DMC Devil May Crap?
Yes, that
No
one.
audio. There we go. I don't know how it...
Dan intimately knows all the problems with all the versions.
Right, which is why when people are like, why is the review taking so long? Why is it so long? Like, I've told people the review is going to be something like 2 fucking hours. They're like, why is it that long? And I'm like, you don't understand how deeply fucked this game is. Like, because, you know, once again, most people played a stage.
Right.
And the impressive ones played 3 stages. And then above that, you have people who beat the game at all. And then there's me, triple platinum this fucking piece of crap. Devil May Not Cry. I gave enough money for 2 copies on Kickstarter. I gave enough money for, well, basically everything.
Yeah, I gave, what was it, $99 or whatever to get the beta and everything because I was that excited.
All set?
Yeah.
At least Mega Man's coming back for real now, and we don't
Yeah.
need to worry about this.
That's cool.
DFC, more like DFCA.
Bam, 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 bam.
Good
The
one.
GigaBoys are channeling their inner Mick Foley. You know, like when you don't break kayfabe for long enough and you end up having to hurt yourself on purpose to sleep. Wait, Dan making a review's a real thing and not a meme? I'll let you decide. Because, you know, it's not good for us to directly influence the lore. Oh, hey, one sec. I gotta go into the pause screen. How do you do this again? Right, you can't do it at all from the pause screen. You have to do it all from here. All with left bumper.
God.
Left trigger and left bumper.
Why?
And then you hit the top button to switch it on or switch it off. It's like the clumsiest fucking shit. But hey, I got that one up.
Oh, that's what that was?
Yeah, that was the one up.
Oh my God.
And now the
you
game
have the
truly...
gun.
Look, that's why I needed that weapon first.
Yeah.
So that way people could see
What this game really is.
fewer frames. You know, I don't want them straining their eyes. This game's looking out for you.
Knucklehead asked if anyone's hyped for Mega Man 11.
God, I hope so. Like, the amount of people who are like, I don't know, Mighty Number 9 was bad, and I'm like, you can't fucking look at that and see why it's drastically more professional than Mighty Number 9? Good.
Wait.
Look at this team. We're gonna do good.
Wait, you number 2? Are you saying you bought a pre-order of Mighty Number 9 off someone on eBay before it released? And never thought it was actually coming? What?
I mean, that would be a pretty funny thing to have to deal with eBay customer service on. He sold me a pre-order for a game that's never happening. Can I shut his store down for fraud?
Firehawk wants to know why you aren't playing on the Wii U tablet.
Honestly, there's a good reason.
Well, there's no turning back.
I did the last time I played this.
I mean, the Wii U tablet, I'm pretty sure has less input lag than that thing.
Yeah, and it probably has more consistent input lag. You gonna go into that in your Bayonetta video?
I don't want to have to. I want to just not even talk about the Wii U version, but I'll probably have to.
Judging by current progress, it looks like you just don't even want to talk about the video.
That's fair.
I met toasters who are tougher than that. As Bat pulls a remember me. Oh yeah, so that's something the review. I'm sorry, I'm spoiling the fuck out of the review, and I really shouldn't. Has to go into Bob.
What's up? Oh my
Okay,
God.
for one, the screen right now. For two, the problem with Battalion's weapon in this version is it does horrifically inconsistent damage because of the frame
lag,
dropping.
yeah.
It literally does less damage when the frame rate gets worse.
You know, number 2 confirms he did actually get the stuff after once it released, so that's good.
Wii U load times.
Oh, okay. Jimmy Drew is saying giant pizza gun because of that weapon you're using.
Yeah,
It's true.
that's what it is. Firehawk, having apparently not seen this version of the game, says that frame rate is insane. I think the more insane part is I literally may not be able to make it through this thing with the explosion gun, which should be the easiest gun to make it through with, if the frame rate gets bad enough. Like, it just won't hit boxes fast enough or well enough.
Dash Destroyer says, man, I feel so sorry for Inti Creates. Why feel sorry for them?
They did this.
They
They did this to all of us. I don't...
They,
Like...
and Fire asked how this got past Nintendo Q&A. Yeah, that's the biggest
what
mystery.
we were wondering. Because, as we said, the launch version of this game bricked consoles. And it wasn't a limited amount. It was like most people who played it. But real quick, you can blame concept for a lot of problems with this game, like doing concept design for models that were going to be 3D and seen from a side perspective that are so noisy and don't have unique attributes that stand out well against their background and all sorts of other things, but you can only blame Inti for this.
Like how bad it runs, how they just clearly cannot use this engine.
Yeah.
And still operational.
There's a reason Inti's best games are 2D.
Just as the professor predicted.
Almost all their games are 2D. I mean, when you look at this, don't think poor Inti. Think, yeah, this was made by the company who made Galgun.
Knucklehead wants to know how many levels we've made in Mega Maker. We've made like 1 each.
So 2. That's a lot.
Just a bit more, Mick. We'll get you straight
Could be doing that right now.
Mr. Coy says they've made it plenty clear they should be a graphics factory and drop everyone else. Oh, yeah, I guess for 2D art, like, they have some very decent stuff sometimes. I know that.
I think the number one problem with their games are consistently that it has convoluted mechanics and not a good sense of simple elegance.
Yeah.
Which a lot of what makes Mega Man great is that. You know, that simple elegance. Like, it's easy to make a 2D platformer that's noisy. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
There you is. It's easy to do that.
JV Boss says, I remember that Galgun Quick Play where you guys were shocked Inti made it. Now I think Galgun is their best game. It is the most honest.
That's the correct expression for being in this game.
Rowers keep on rowing.
Thankfully, Green Dog died when he did. It didn't have to see this. Yes, thank God. Poor Green Dog. He's better off not knowing what became of X.
Yes, this is definitely X.
You
We get to see our buddy Ego Raptor.
Docman, he says that I don't necessarily think poor Inti, but this is much worse than any other Inti or any of Inti's other games, and Imagine Concept had a lot to do with that.
I mean,
but
it is ambitious as fuck. Like, it came out on 5 platforms simultaneously, right?
Yeah.
6. Because it's Wii U, PC, and then the 2 of each from...
yeah, it's just like they clearly aren't able to work in 3D at all.
Right, so
Like-
the idea that they were going to make a solid Mega Man game in 3D for as many platforms as KG and crew promise. Yeah, this feels so much worse in this level. Like, you know that Penny Arcade sketch or comic from a billion years ago where it's like, those aren't milliseconds anymore, those are seconds?
Yes.
That's where the input lag ends up feeling like here.
Crystal Lucario says, I played Galgun too. It was basically a $60 pile of flaming garbage. Yeah, okay. I can't believe they sold that for $60, but that sounds right.
That continues to be befuddling.
Oh my god. I don't know how you're gonna play this. I don't know how you're gonna beat this level.
This upcoming part really is like
This is insane.
I don't even know what triggered the second one to be into the absorption mode. Like, it just triggered over. Like, the hitboxes from the explosion must have been hanging out well after the explosion did. Like, a second or two.
Master Tay asks, why don't we destroy this game so we can end this suffering?
One, that would be a lot of destroying. We have many copies. Bob, is there not a copy sitting, like, over there that's unopened?
Yeah.
Like with the fancy edition?
Yeah, some sort of very good.
Can you pull that out real quick to show to the stream?
I don't know. Like, I say it's over here, but I don't know, like, where.
Bob's like, I could be lying.
I saw it not too long ago.
I mean, that's where it was put.
Right?
I didn't move it.
We probably had to move for something.
I mean, it was inside of a Tupperware.
Yeah, that's not of these Tupperwares.
Okay. That's
Oh,
not...
there it is. Find those amiibos.
Oh, okay. It's buried by amiibos. You know, that's fine. But, I figure people have probably never seen this box. I know I didn't before that one day I walked in and went, you still have this?
Still got the stickers on it.
Cool.
I'm gonna take those off.
Well, it's from Best Buy.
Oh,
That one I bought... Oh.
yeah.
I thought I bought it from Best Buy. Oh god, did I buy it from...
You bought
I
Xbox
bought the
One
Xbox
version,
One versions from Best Buy. You really don't have to take that off.
I thought, well, if I leave it on there any longer, it's gonna just start, like, actually getting stuck on. I know that this
You're gonna save it in the last year. Like, not 2 years in. Not in the 2 years leading up to now. But now.
Here we go.
We got the super limited edition. Yeah. How much were they selling this shit for at launch? Was it 60?
No, I think that at launch this thing was more expensive than 60, I think.
You gotta be kidding me.
I think this was like $80 edition or something.
Wasn't it? Yeah, it's signature edition because it has KG's signature on Beck inside this box.
Right, and Beck statue is gonna look great when we get him out of there.
Yep, but you won't get to see that until the review.
That's more like it.
The review is everything you could possibly want.
Everything.
Just like Zombocom.
It could be anything.
The only limitation is you.
See that? That's why yours is never gonna happen. My Bayonetta video, it knows exactly what it is.
Input latency. I'm not even gonna bring that up. That's a myth.
I really should, but oh no.
Are two different series that continue forward. One talking about input latency on an intimate level, the other denying it exists. But yeah, this is a really tough area on this version. Because it spawns a lot of explosions. And then my gun's an explosion. And then it shakes the camera a lot. And then there are really bullshit enemies.
Oh my god. Evil Eyeball says, nah, having one Inafune signature is peanuts. I have 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
he's brought it up.
He's got all those Inafunes.
All those Inafunes. I feel like it did.
Zylog wants to know, will there be Metal Slug 8 in the Mighty No. 9 review? Dan?
Metal Slug.
He wants Metal Slug 8. Are you gonna deny him that? It could be anything he wanted. If you want to play Metal Slug, finally, and you're just gonna stay here.
Yes. Yes, Metal Slug 8 will be in the Mighty No. 9 review.
My blades hunger.
Oops, all Inafunes.
Why back? Why won't you give?
Have you been watching any of the Summer Games done quick?
I'm here to help.
No, I haven't.
I've come to save you, Brand.
Me neither.
No closer. One more step.
Yeah,
My blades will
I'd like to watch that.
I would like to play Mario Tennis Aces.
Yeah, I'd like to play
It's been
that.
sitting there unopened for
There's like
2 days now, I guess.
half a dozen random anime series I'd like to watch. There's all sorts of things. We haven't seen Logan yet. We haven't watched that Transformers movie.
Well, we can
Here
watch
we
that
are.
Transformers movie here. Logan, we can't watch without Steve.
Yeah.
It's blood pact. Oh, right. I gotta switch. In game, not on menu.
Yeah, no.
That'd be stupid.
It's like Castlevania Lament of Innocence.
Except for terrible. Wait. Uh-oh, now I'm confused. Which one's which? I literally teleported through him.
Zengeki says the
Zengak.
Gaku, yeah. Whoops. Says the Resident Evil 4 run was pretty cool. They're pretty entertaining, as he puts it.
Cool, yeah, I'd love to see that. I just went straight through him. I've never seen that. I've not spent enough time with the Wii U version, clearly, because I've never seen going straight through the guy before.
God.
What? What's the problem?
There's gonna be a Celeste run on Thursday, which sounds like it'll be a fun time. I really want to play Celeste. I should probably just break down and buy it on one of these platforms.
What if this game was a fan game? Then it wouldn't have cost millions. It would have tried to, well, it probably would have tried to sell us on the idea that it was finally the rebirth of Mega Man. Man. It redoing the texture 3 times in that one shot. That's good. That's choice.
Lucario talks about that. What if they pointed or reported this to the Switch the exact day as
Who the fuck is Brand? Brand is Sword Dude. This is one of my favorite cutscenes because it shows how far they're gonna go to not do proper animations for anything.
Target normalization confirmed. Transferring data now, Professor White.
Just a moment. Sonda, has Call been functioning normally this entire time?
Sidewalk says branded Proto Man.
Yeah, he can't be Zero because Zero is that gender ambiguous thing. Oh my gosh, you guys still haven't played Celeste. Look, we just got out of Mega May recently.
Yeah,
Don't give us shit for any games. We didn't have time to live during Mega May. Okay, sword.
Oh, you get to go to waifu level.
You are all set.
Dinah's name is magic and mystery. When does that come out? When does the Gal fighting King of Fighters thing come out?
SNK Heroines, that's
Yes,
it.
yeah.
I don't think it's until like September or so. Maybe August.
Tragic.
Yeah, we need...
Dr. Afro. You know, if someone out there is willing to patch in the voice clips for us, I'll write a script. I'll get the voice work done.
Yeah, right? We can do that. We just need somebody to open this game up and fix it.
No, that is asking too much.
What was...
Enhance.
Did we did a podcast on... What
Yeah,
how
if you're a patron, we actually have an hour and 20-minute long, like, podcast, I guess, is an accurate term for it. But it's a video you could go watch.
Right, it was just
Bob and I
an
talk
impromptu
about
thing where we
what
just
we
started
would've done.
talking about it.
Like everything that's wrong with it and alternative ways to fix it and etc. etc. And multiple times in that I go, I really shouldn't be talking because I'm spoiling the Mighty Number 9 review.
Right.
And that was recorded last year.
Knucklehead says, do you own a Switch, GigaBoots? And why the channel name? I'm new.
So, wow, Knucklehead's new. He has no idea. So, 2 years later, still no Mighty Number 9 review, but you should stick around because once it comes out, holy fuck. The name is a reference to a thing that a guy I knew once said a bunch. We actually got our name before Normal Boots was a channel by a few months, and then Normal Boots became a channel where they're like, let's smash together a bunch of well-known gaming YouTubers, and then it became a very tragic name. Because people are like, GigaBoots, is that like Normal Boots? And I'm like, ugh. It's a very different style of thing.
So, unit number 2 points out, he just got out of Mega May. And instead of streaming Celeste, you're streaming Mighty Number 9. Are you out of your minds?
Well, yeah, it's not Celeste's anniversary. I also did back Celeste for $250. Look, I'm just saying, if I could tonally make this stream accurate by you know, one moment. Oh my god,
What is
because sometimes they don't. If I could do this stream from the Dave Lang Memoriam Center to give it the tone necessary.
Also, MDu Gamer wants to know if you've got Stockholm for this game.
No, because Stockholm Syndrome involves liking the thing. So, hey, check this out. Wait till the lights drop. That's the best the game runs ever.
Huh.
And now it's back to
have to render those.
Yeah, because there's a lot of things you don't, like, yeah. Yeah, no, it's fucking hilarious to me. Are you rendering 3 enemies? Ugh, I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark.
I guess that's or Buster's the real one. Is this is the first time he's hearing about the $250?
Oh, oh yeah, no, that should give you some context. I constantly am sickened by the fact I didn't back Bloodstained for more than I backed Mighty Number 9 for, because they certainly deserve it more. I probably would have if Inti wasn't involved up front, you know?
I'll say that, Eric L. He says you apparently needed $250 donations.
I just dashed right through him while he was in the Zell absorption phase.
This game is... oh, now he's dead.
Well, yeah, because I dashed anywhere near him, I ate him. But,
okay,
like, I went all the way through him. Like, straight through the middle. But yeah, I've actually had that happen here, at this area, where I dashed through him, because the fans make it run bad.
Right.
They make it run real bad. Between that and the flickering. So I dashed through this guy, he knocked me, and then I fell into the one-hit kill fan. That happened once. on,
Hey
the,
Dan,
on the Wii U.
Knucklehead is asking us to play Mega Maker level. Do we have that button to tell him how to submit Mega Maker levels normally?
We do, but that doesn't apply right now. But how about this? I'll type that in. It's cool that people are already looking at the Fuse Man level and making levels based on it.
Yeah.
Because I watched most of the playthrough of that level, but to be honest, guys, I'm kind of trying to not spoil the game for myself.
Right?
Which I'm sure you'll all very much understand when the day it comes out, I'm going to be streaming nonstop.
This game, though, right?
That's how you know I'm completely broken.
But yeah, you don't want to use that code right now. I was actually trying to figure out if we had a way to submit it to our regular form already pre-programmed.
Oh, no.
But,
because we don't, that would be confusing. Why would we ever do that during a live stream?
I don't know. It's weird. But yeah, if you want to show up on Fridays, you can drop us.
Yeah, on Fridays we do our Mega Maker stuff, and every day of the week, or normally throughout the week, we do normal videos, which, you know, not live streams, but normal videos of us playing levels. So you can always submit to that. Just go look at we play your Mega Man Maker levels. 69,420. That's a pretty good level changer. If you look real hard, you can count the frames. Yeah, it is that bad.
Evolve's excited for Mega Man 11.
You know,
Roman numerals. Wrong.
Mega Man XI. That's great. You know, it's kind of crazy since this TV has so much better of an upscaler than the last one. Like, and you know, the OLED pixel refresh is that much faster. That was accidental. It's kind of like even worse looking now. Like, it is that much easier to count the frames here too. Because, you know, scaling 720 to 1080 is it's a blur fest.
Yeah.
So now it's just insanely pixelated everywhere and bad. Did you guys know this was a thing? I'll do it again for those who may have missed it.
What?
Did you know that was a thing?
I did not know.
It does a lot of damage.
You can do it Homebreaker.
Yeah, you can, yeah.
This is just...
And then you yell rock you as you do.
So Char0093 points out it's like Gundam versus Zeta Gundam on the PS2 when you load up a map with versus of 4 big Zams on a city map, except somehow worse.
Yes.
I think that's pretty accurate. It's been a few years since I played that, but it sounds pretty right.
You know, if you want to support us, you can always go to patreon.com/GigaBoots via that link in the chat. Shilling, ironically, it could be fun.
Bye, Buster.
Take it easy, Buster.
Chiruru says, "Rip waifu."
And now, like Manhattan in Watchmen, she has nothing holding her to this world.
Fair.
And she leaves mystery.
The one decently designed robot master dead. What would we do?
Rip.
Maybe I should just go to bed too.
Yeah.
What time is it?
That was your investment too. Teeth. You're like, I like her teeth, and I'm just like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Not Mr. Field.
Then again, Tosh is like, I like your eyebrows and bones, and I'm just like, these are not normal things to call attractive.
Chiruru says, "Oh, I just read the Watchmen comic. How topical."
I try to stay topical. I'm just following you all on Twitter, and that would be fucking weird, but hilariously involved.
Right?
The fullest level of community engagement.
You're like a really good teacher, okay?
I didn't realize teachers normally stalk their students.
Definitely.
That's unsettling.
That's a part of the whole thing. They learn to do like special handshakes, and then they stalk them.
You have watched too many animes and watched too many episodes of ABC News.
Oh my god, all of these portraits look so bad.
They do.
They must have been like
this is
one
like
guy,
the sharpest I've ever seen them.
To draw all of them. Ugh.
It does look like that, doesn't it?
Evil Eyeball says that he had no eyebrows until 12 years old. Well, no eyebrows that you could be seen.
Blonde hair?
Yeah.
Huh. He's going to the left. I hate when he does that.
Heaven Dude Daver says those preset message buttons are pretty handy, huh?
Now I just need to have a button that says "kept you waiting," huh? Really, it's a soundboard more than a button.
I mean, we have one soundboard, one sound thing set in there, right?
Yeah.
It's a pretty good one.
I don't know how well that'll mesh with this.
Probably won't.
Probably a little bit better than Mega Man Maker. Let me see.
Wondering what happened to all the humans here, little doggy. They were
Nate Volvo says that his hair is dark though, which is weird, so my eyebrows would have been so light. Yeah, no, that's strange.
No, it isn't.
Is it?
I used to be blonde.
Huh.
Yeah, that's a typical thing, actually.
Okay.
Yeah. As you grow up and become more of a shut-in.
This is...
I was actually really bummed out about that for the longest time. Because, I was fine being blonde.
Right.
It's just the thing.
You gotta bleach your hair.
Rockin' it retro. Oh my god.
Docman says, man, I remember seeing the backer update that had the portraits and thought that they were just gonna straight up use picture or photographs. That probably would have been better.
It would have been funnier.
It would have been. Because then there'd be whatever inconsistent background they each had. So it'd be like, oh yeah, this guy just against his curtains. This guy's literally got like a waifu poster behind him.
This guy has so many copyrighted IPs. We're gonna get sued into oblivion. She disables the one-hit kill electric wires. How nice of her.
One more appearance of Dinah. You get that. Hopefully Jimmy Drew stuck around.
You actually get more than just that, so only a few more levels until you get even more engagement.
Dash to the Story says he could have sworn one of the portraits was JonTron.
No, I don't think so.
They're fat white dudes, so could be JonTron.
It's not. There he is. God. Sometimes they just set him up in this room in a way where you can't get to him and shoot him before you can shoot you. So now he's in a different room.
Knucklehead asks, who's writing level numbers? We're not doing Mega Man Live right now, so nobody's writing level numbers.
But supposedly his first time watching.
Right?
That makes sense.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Zylok says, they help you, but they cannot fight the other bosses because plot. Yeah, why would they come help you actually fight them? I don't get it.
They're too busy trying to spoon feed you the stage order.
Erica wants to know if Mighty Number 9 played if Eric played Mighty Number 9. I don't know.
No, he didn't.
I feel like he just
maybe that's
to.
also in the review. People are like,
look, he can think literally anything's okay. It's all right. It's fine.
That is his stand.
Yeah.
Enough. It's time we settle this like robots.
I'm trying to think of what band has the name the most identify with being able to accept complete mediocrity.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Green Day.
Green Day.
Yeah. Wow, that is something I've also experienced for the first time.
Let's see if you're all
Beck overwalked and walked halfway into that bench before getting pushed out by the collision mid the cutscene where he automatically walked.
Emancipation is worth any price, even if it
Remember how they paid way too much money for voice acting?
Yeah.
Remember how people in the industry questioned it too?
Yeah.
Remember how Keiji Inafune blatantly used the money from this game to
start another
fund
Kickstarter?
Way too many projects? See, if you hit him with the lightning when he's trying to get away like that, then he'll be stuck. Like that.
Bye, Crystal Lucario.
Take it easy.
M2 Gamer says Eric stand tolerance.
Is tall? Is it like the word tall tolerance? Because
No.
that would be pretty funny.
No, it's just the word tolerance. But it's in brackets.
Because then he would be stand tolerance. His weakness is like the most annoying power to hit him with all of, you know?
Right.
Because he's always in really weird spots.
Dash Destroyer says, I recently...
Bob,
What's up?
look at his model.
What?
I prevented him from teleporting.
Oh my god, this game.
It's amazing that it finds new ways to break all the time. Which is why when people are like, I think that game's fine, it blows my goddamn mind.
Oh my god.
He's
still not quite right. I think he's still missing an arm or something.
Something seems off. I think it's his head. Like, all of his head accoutrement are there? Oh my god.
But yeah, somebody was asking our opinion on Bloodstained Curse of the Moon.
It's better than this.
Yeah, definitely. We do have a live stream we did, if you want to check out some of that.
Yeah, we didn't beat the game in the live stream, but we got pretty close. Somebody was saying... Sorry, I don't remember your name, somebody. They were saying that the harder difficulty... Killing him actually unlocked the camera, so it started moving out of the room. Let's see if it's still doing that. Okay, no, it's not. The harder difficulty on that, the second playthrough mode, it ends with a reference to Azure Striker Gunvolt.
Why?
I'm like, you're lying.
That's awful. Why would they do that? Why would they let them do that?
Man, that door
Hi,
just
Tim Lobster.
that door cannot decide how shady.
Delete this.
He put it in his mouth, though. It's like a whole fucking sniper rifle in there.
Oh, yes, Senator. Oh, yeah, our full resources are dedicated to resolving it.
Firehawk confirms, not Gunvolt mainline, the mighty Gunvolt series.
That's even worse.
It is even worse.
They're probably gonna show that
shitting up the joint.
They're probably gonna show Miriam or somebody into that. Because that's their dumping ground for all their bad ideas.
Yeah, but like I don't know that Koji would be okay with that.
Hopefully not.
I think the dumb tie-in thing would be whatever. Maybe Inchi's hoping someday to make their own crossover fighter. Like Blade Strangers or whatever?
Right. Those guys have a bad track record, the guys making that, but it's not as bad as Inchi.
Well,
all set.
Well, who are they?
They made... Like, the last thing they did was a fighting game based on the Shining series.
Chat spam. In case, fighting game based on the Shining series. That sounds like a terrible idea.
Yeah, no, it was kind of trash, and I feel like they did something else before that. Heck, they might be the guys who actually make Code of Princess, if I remember right. Firehawk says there's like 5 or 6 endings in Curse, though. Yeah, but still, having that in even one of your endings.
Right. It's like having one of the endings of your game involving, one of the main important character's sons, leaving them locked in prison for a crime they didn't commit because he doesn't like being called by his full name.
Oh, man.
God, this frame rate is so bad.
Well, it has to infringe our whole city name.
I mean, it wasn't even doing that yet. Oh, man.
How did they even find Mr. Caffeine?
By the way, guys, I'm not sure if anyone actually noticed outside of the Patreon people, and I don't know how many Patreon people actually watched the special edition we made for the Patreon. We edited a shitload of levels out of that run of Mighty Number 9, and I was like, if I do it in just the right order, they may not notice. I didn't see a single comment about it, so I guess I was right.
Yeah, right. God. Somebody earlier asked what you think of the voice acting that's shown up in Mega Man 11 so far, and I haven't heard anything I don't like.
I think it's good,
yeah.
Honestly. I think it's about as good as you can hit the tone that, you know, the traditional Mega Man series should be going for.
And also, it doesn't seem to play in the middle of levels. We saw a good chunk of level played, and it wasn't
just screaming.
Yeah, there wasn't just the boss yelling at you the entire level. Hi, Sasha.
Hey, Sasha. It ignored my input completely there. Because it skipped like 10 frames at least. Oh, this is amazing. Check this out. They operate at a 3rd frame rate.
Yeah, look at that.
So now they're 10 frames per second.
Wow.
That's my favorite thing. That is honestly, yeah, one shot should kill them, actually.
It looks fake. It looks like it shouldn't even be a real game.
It looks like it should be the music video for Sledgehammer. They should be claymation right now, is what I'm saying. Sledgehammer.
The MD Gamer says, "Oh, I noticed my number 9 levels being skipped. I thought it was addressed at least once during the video, though."
I don't remember. I've seen Mega Man. Everything I've seen of Mega Man 11 makes my dick hard. Yeah, no, that is. It is really great. Like 11 looks so good, and it's been obvious from the very beginning. Like everything they show at every step of the way is just really good. Say, Bob, they're still not announcing that date for Bloodstain.
Nope.
You know what that means. Bob's favorite month is back.
Every year I worry of this month.
At least it's not Mighty Number 9 month.
Knucklehead asks who's buying the Mega Man X Legacy Collection. I'm gonna pick it up.
I'm picking it up for sure. Because as people have pointed out, Capcom directly said that sales of the original Legacy Collection is what led to 11. Unlike what fucking the Happy Video Game Nerd was saying of like, it was because Mighty Number 9 failed that they were okay making it. And it's like, what? No, that doesn't even... Because the Kickstarter succeeded, they knew that there was a demand. It's like, or their collection of original Mega Man games sold really well. Which is what they went on record saying. Like, Capcom's like, yeah, the Legacy Collection sold exceedingly well. Like, outsold all of their expectations.
Jeez. I mean, that explains why they kept re-releasing it, too. Like,
right, yeah. They're like, 3DS, fuck, sure. Motherfucking Prince money.
You number 2 says, I love the color palette in Black Man's level. Yeah, no, that looks really nice.
Yeah.
And he's also buying Mega Man X Legacy Collection.
So yeah, if you like the Mega Man X games, absolutely buy that collection, man.
Viva Volleyball says, can you make September Mighty Number 9 month? No.
Because there's only one game in that series. And even if we do the weird Mighty spin-offs, that's what, 3 games? Mighty Gun Volt Burst, Mighty Gun Volt. Man, fucking... I know.
Yeah.
I know, it sucks.
Yeah, I think
that's it, though.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't...
But yeah, I feel like, with how smart they were with Mega Man 11, I really need to see a Mega Man X from that new Capcom.
Yeah. Sorry, something about the way you said that. I was like, I wish I got to know that Capcom.
Yes. No, it's definitely what I was going for.
Okay.
The sad thing is, the best power to get that one up on the left would be Avi's power, which you get by killing Avi at the end of this level.
Yep.
Yeah.
Evil Elbow says, I was joking, but with the 9th month. Lol.
Now the question is, did anyone get the joke, or were they too triggered over the concept?
Holding up for a Mega Man Legends collection, says Docman. I mean, it would be great if they ported those. They really need to...
I mean, I'd buy it.
Yeah.
If they
honestly,
remastered those,
Sony just needs to get on top of back compat, letting people re-release PS1 games. Easily.
Uh-huh.
Ugh. So, that's not ever going to happen. So yeah, they need to do a Legacy collection.
Yep. God. When the game runs this bad, it is so hard to shoot things.
Sakura says Mega Man X9, where Zero wakes up from a coma and we learn extra 6 through 8 were all nightmares.
You know, fuck it. I'll even let you guys take X3 and 4 back. As long as you take out the bad X games.
Yeah.
Man, his jet stream.
Yeah, we can go back.
oftentimes-
It can go back to X1. I don't care.
Yeah.
Or reboot the whole thing.
His jet stream has issues in here.
Of course.
When he goes into the background after you hit him 3 times. He actually can't shoot as fast as he does on the other versions because of how bad it runs.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, it's... The problems this game has are unreal. Get it? The problems this game has.
Oh my god.
Okay, there we go. Because of the stumble mechanic, it can be a little hard to get the shots in that you need to at the time you need to.
Man, that close-up shot made it impossible to tell where the pits were.
Yeah. It's a major gameplay design problem. And that's the thing, people who defend this game, it's kind of insane because it's not only riddled with gameplay problems, which are harder to notice, but it's riddled with technical problems too. Like, the PS3 version still is questionably, like, random to get a platinum in.
Yeah.
Like, one of the trophies just doesn't work great. Awesome. There's so many ways I would normally take this fight in a version of this game that runs better, but...
Eric also says Ladies Collections 3 with Wily Wars and Man and Bass. Ugh.
Ugh. Blah.
Talkman says they confirmed the X Collection is using the SNES versions. That's good.
Yeah, I remember them saying that, and that is really damn important.
Yeah, because
Oh,
nobody
yeah,
wants
loading.
the Saturn ones.
Or the PS1.
Yeah.
Talkman
Talkman says X8 was fine, but it doesn't redeem X Collection 2. Yeah, no. Yeah, that whole second half of that series is pretty awful. X8 isn't as bad as the rest of the other 4 games.
I think
Or
X8,
other-
if it got hella retuned, right?
Yeah.
I think it could be a redeemable game.
Yeah, it's salvageable. Like but it's still just so bad. The X5 shoot
That's awesome.
X6
Ouch.
and X7 are all like just
Oh, yeah, no.
atrocities.
Testicle difficulties. It's what it sounds like he's saying. Boss attacks bit.
Eric L says he actually wants that suggestion of Legacy Collection 3 because for completionism's sake.
Yeah, I mean, that would be nice.
And then points out they could also put in the PSP remake. Yeah, no, the PSP games are really good. Be nice to see any other release of them. They have some sort of mystical PSP emulator they made for PS4 and they won't give us.
Hackers hacked it out. Wait.
Yeah, one of them
retconned
disappeared.
One of my bullets.
I saw that.
forgot that's a thing.
Why?
That
How?
shot type is supposed to be shot one at a time. Wow. Okay, just don't bounce at him that time, I guess. So many problems. The stumble mechanic is honestly the worst in the game here. Because you have platforms that are literally so small that you can stumble right off of them.
Right. I like that his jet stream shows it flows out before he flies away.
Oh, dude, you're lucky if it flies out in the correct angle. Like, sometimes it just shoots out of the side in a direction he doesn't even fly into at any point. Which is what I was talking about earlier. Okay,
Right.
here we go. 1, 2, 3. Got him.
Finally.
Yeah, no, that guy's a pain in the dick in this version. Miriam's personality rubs me the wrong way. Oh yeah, I remember you commenting on this in the Discord. I just don't like how floaty 2.5D looks, but Bloodstain's problems aren't wait,
At least aren't
gameplay and engine problems from what I've seen, and presentation problems are subjective. For me, it looks mechanically like the exact game I've wanted for a really long time, and I'm not just saying, oh, I want another Symphony of the Night. Like, it looks way better than Symphony of the Night mechanically. So I'm fine with however they have to accomplish that for this first game. I do think some parts could look better, but I think a lot of the floaty look of it, honestly, is just how, like, physics-wise, her jump arc and everything is timed to Alucard. Like, it's exactly as floaty as it was before.
Yeah, because That's kind of the feel of those games. Like they have a slightly floatier look or feel to them.
Yeah, and some of them are less floaty than others. Like Aria of Sorrow is less floaty, but Order of Ecclesia is about as floaty, if not even floatier. You know.
I find it interesting that Strigoi is saying Miriam's personality is rubbing the wrong way. I don't know. I feel like I was really relieved. I was so scared she was going to be like the main character of Ecclesia. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ecclesia. Whatever it is.
Order of Ecclesia. You got it. You got it closer than you got most people's names tonight.
Sure.
So.
But yeah, I did not.
Lucario is my favorite Pokemon.
I did not want another hero that was like, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'll do it.
Told. And she also woke up from like a ritual. So it put her in the perfect spot if she could have been that.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey Bob, did you know this game actually lets you set hotkeys for certain powers because they know how fucking ludicrous it is to switch to?
Oh my god. This level with this bomb. Yeah, no, I didn't know that.
It's important if you want to like get good at the game because holy shit. It has so many problems.
Scroy says that it's just the kind of thing you can't translate to 3D, like a lot of fighting games animations. I don't think that's necessarily the case. Like, it looks different for sure, but it can still get the same feel.
Once you get the 3D there, I think people translate it differently. And it's at that point that it becomes less... How do you say it? Like, once it's in a three-dimensional space, people are giving it less artistic... license, I feel. And they just think, oh, that looks like bad platforming. You know, their brain sort of processes it in a different way. That's what I think. I honestly think it looks fine. I'm probably the most fine with how Bloodstained looks out of anyone anywhere.
Right, like
because considering how 3D games can look, every time I want to kill it, because the appear effect, in case you didn't notice, an enemy's appearing effect was exactly as large as it would be if it was on the same plane as me.
Oh yeah?
So it always looks like it's spawning enemies right on top of me, which this game has a tendency to do. It's in fact doing it right now, seconds later. But in any case, I think there's a lot of really smart stuff they do with the tech they have to make good assets in Bloodstained. And you don't really see that from a lot of games that are 2.5D, honestly. Like, you either see... Most of what you get is the art design pulling it ahead of...
I don't even know how you're playing this.
It is that bad. A lot of the time what you see is good art design really being the thing that people notice, whereas I think Bloodstained, a lot of the areas they've shown off, at least a few of them very strongly, have really neat usage of high-end effects for 3D visuals. And by high-end, I mean by Unreal Engine 4 standards, like things that are in Unreal Engine 4. But, you know, I understand yet again.
Oh, is it not the other direction if you have him?
Yep. But that's not the biggest threat in this level, so it's not as, like, crucial.
He doesn't do
this is the worst part. Because there are platforms, dropping
and he doesn't
things,
save it here. He doesn't do it
runs
here.
like shit, and you get stun locked by tiny fireballs.
Why would he do it in the easy part and not the hard part?
You know what's a larger problem with Mighty Number 9 to me? That I'm about to experience, and I'm going to wait till it finishes loading just to be absolutely sure. See? So he's saying exactly what I'm saying. My E-Tank disappears when I die. That's tied to your individual run.
Why?
I don't know. No person who makes video games should have that thought and think that makes sense, and yet they did. Does it in every version of the game. It's clearly a design choice. The question is why?
Right. Yeah.
This version's really hard to deal with moments like that. That's why I've never gone to get it perfect on this one.
Yeah,
you know, like doing the no-death run of the entire game.
Right, yeah, it seems near impossible.
Because there is a challenge that is that, and there's a trophy from it. Is this the Mighty Number 9 review?
No.
No.
But yeah, Strigoi seems to be basically saying what you were saying. Of like,
Like it's processed different.
Yeah.
On a mental level. And yeah, that's what I think it is with a lot of people. And I have to be fine with that, I guess. I don't know how Koji is gonna solve that problem in the future, though. You know? Because it's a real problem. There are dumbasses on fucking Reset Era that say the game looks like a mobile game.
Yeah.
That's a thing. And, you know, it's blatantly not the case. Like, there's so many layers of a mobile game would never look like this or that. But they don't know, and you can't tell them that. They have to be able to look at it and figure it out for themselves.
Yeah.
And it's tragic because I think the 2D art in the Castlevania games is amazing and definitely needs to be played on a bigger screen. There's that kamikaze attack.
You never get hit by it though, so I don't know.
According to fake aggro. I mean, me with the cold.
Pastor Ro wants to know if he's an anime nerd on prom night.
I feel like one right now because I let that one-hit kill get me.
And that was your last life.
No, I have one more. It just takes this long to load. Period.
Oh, great.
But I forgot which controller I was holding. Easy to do where Bob's sitting. But yeah, now I'm on my last life. And, you know, during that video, I intentionally got
right
by that. I did the, see, this attack, this move right here has iframes, but for whatever reason on that grab, it doesn't.
Of course not.
And that's what I wanted to show off in that moment, in that video, because it was hilarious, because fake aggro was sitting there, and, well, I've never, this is so simple.
Pastor Ro, this is the Wii U version, not the Game Boy Color version. I know, easy to mistake. But yeah, I think a lot of people who complain about the bloodstain art thing really
I just iframed through that.
Really just want to have 2D art. Like anything else is just not what they're after.
Yeah, I mean it's not the same.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of the cool 3D effects they have going on are like supreme executions on the ideas of them in prior games. Like in Aria of Sorrow when you see the sky landscape flying towards the perspective, and the same thing in Symphony. The rippling water effect. Like I think these all look really neat in Bloodstain.
Right.
There we go.
I have to wonder if they could do something in the future, like have the main character be drawn. I mean, and the rest not.
They were literally talking to, you know, ArcSys about how they do that.
Okay, it's because that's the ideal.
I mean, yeah.
Of course, that's too anime for some people.
What in the blazes?
I don't know that anyone who's okay with how Bloodstain currently looks would not be okay with ArcSys look, because it would still look like Bloodstain.
Right.
It would just have hard drawn shadows and things.
Go ahead.
Now we get to fight Cairo, as you said in that video, and I, with the cold, did not correct.
Dash is scared for Cryo stage.
Cryo stage is great. You can dash over a good chunk of it. Oh, thank God I'm not missing this. Hey, Captain Neckbeard, how's it going? I would fix it by making the jump like Batman on NES. It's set, but semi-capsulable. Pre-jumps in 2.5D don't look good. I'd rather it mechanically match.
Yeah, I kind of...
Like, mechanics first, aesthetic second.
Right, I would hate to have a jump feel wrong just for the sake of looking that way.
Which is why, like, you know...
Firehawk says, I'm not opposed to this 2.5D, but they need to be careful not to pull Maverick Hunter X, where dynamic floor scroll causes pixel-perfect jumps to be much harder than they should be. I don't think they're going to have that problem.
That series doesn't really do that anyway.
That's true.
Very few things in the Igavania games require that level of precision. And I feel like they're more of like hyper secrets.
Yeah, they're things like go through this room of spike walls.
Well, because for that you would use the armor. You'd use the armor that breaks it.
Like you'd need to be or when you're the bat and you're flying through it or something like that, where it's
sonar.
super. Yeah, you have to be super precise on that sort of thing.
I mean, I was saying like secrets of like things where you need to do a double jump into a dive kick off of this enemy and then jump again.
Oh, you're talking about
barely
ways to break the completely unintentional glitch.
There are a couple things that were designed for that.
Okay.
Where it's just barely possible.
Oh my god, this roll.
Yeah, this right here, they removed the reflection map entirely. Like, see it? It should be reflecting on the ice.
Oh yeah, man.
But it's actually like...
It's like half a frame.
It's half frame rate, so now it's like 10 or 15 frames per second.
Oh, wow. That looks so bad.
And the background doesn't reflect at all anymore.
Why didn't they
it's
just remove
the
it?
Foreground.
Why didn't they remove it?
I don't know, but it's 30 frames per second on the other console versions, you know? So it's not like this is the only version where it's a nightmare.
Right. That's just how the water is past the remote. We know it's green. We can't help it.
Yeah, it also looks different here from other versions of the game.
There's only one way to get past all this ice. Burn right through it.
Or, you know,
break it.
Waterworks back up and running.
Explode it.
Any way, really.
As it turns out, ice doesn't give a fuck.
Shigori says, I like Nathan Juste more than Alucard anyway, so I'm not likely the majority opinion on the perfect Igavania feel. But neither of them had a... Maybe, I can't remember Nathan, but Juste...
Nathan's jump arc is pretty atypical for Igavania.
Yeah. But I was gonna say, Juste is pretty typical
it's
for an
fucking floaty as shit. Juste is like, ooh.
But then he fly.
Yeah, once he hits the ground, though. He's a goddamn torpedo. And backball into some Klaus and pickle brine. No, Klaus and pickles look delicious. That looked like like algae-filled pool water.
Eric Hill says Saint Juste Sama. Why, I don't know, but that's what it says.
Your cow has excellent taste, that's why.
Trigoi says Nathan felt more like a Belmont. Juste just was super fast. He really liked Ford dashing into a whip with aura. Yeah.
Yes,
yeah,
the fact he literally says aura.
Yeah, no, he literally is a JoJo.
You know? Oh man, fuck off.
It really kills me that spikes just destroy you in this. Like it's like Mega Man 1.
Yeah.
Like there's no invincibility for him to save you.
Yeah. No, that's bad.
A reference to an old anime, Brother Dear Brother, Oni-sama. Okay.
So there's
basically any
excellent taste. Excellent taste. Oh, you know what's a really fun glitch in this game? Sometimes you can hit an enemy and they'll be in the Zell absorption state, right? You'll knock them, you'll blast them into it, but throughout this they'll just ignore the fact they're taking damage and entering that state, and they'll just shoot you with a rock. So your speed run will be kind of fucked. Because the enemy should have been stun locked into being absorbable, but instead they've been pointing a rocket launcher at you the whole time.
Is that all versions or just this version?
I haven't had it happen in this version. This version runs too poorly for basically most things to be consistent with other versions. But it happens definitely in the PS3 and PS4 versions.
Okay.
You know, I really am shocked that this version runs even worse than the PS3. It wasn't like that ran great.
No. Unit number 2 says this, I'm not sure how... It's sad how bad this game looks overall. I like a lot of the backgrounds in this game. I don't know what to like about the backgrounds. They're all so bad.
They're pretty vacuous. You know, the Heat Dude stage. Oh man, I wonder what frame rate those run at. I think it's like the Reflections, where it runs at like 10.
Fire asks, Dan, have you considered dropping the Mega Man Maker stuff in favor of full-time speedrunning My Number 9?
Yeah, yes, actually.
You were talking about. I think we were trying to convince you to do a
to be good enough to do an awesome games done quick.
Doing one of those panels.
That way, I can be on stage just being honest about how fucking awful this game is, instead of that psychopath with fucking Stockholm that was on stage. There's like a lot of people complain about this game, but it's actually good.
Yeah, I don't know how he put in that much time into this game and didn't realize how trashy it was. Like, because you can be both. Like Dan has put in so many hours into this.
I mean, guy on Twitter, clearly the same sort of tier where it's like, I played it and I like it. You can overexplode.
Pew pew pew.
It's Bob's favorite character. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Do you like sushi too?
It really is that bad.
It is.
It is that fucking tier. We hit Freedom Planet.
Oh my god, the frame rate on that ice.
For some reason, with the full charge, doesn't stun lock her. Like,
I don't get it. It's like it's broken or something.
Weird. Snap out of it. Dan, games done quick wouldn't allow you to run this game. Even with shit games, they don't allow fun. I mean, there was that guy who got banned.
Yeah, what?
Like for cracking too many jokes.
That seems ridiculous. Like they literally
it's a
invited
show,
Alex
asshole.
Navarro on to do
the
big
truckers, big rigs.
Big rigs.
Yeah,
like that was literally a joke, and they knew it.
It's a joke game. The fact he was doing it was a joke. I swear though, why are they playing this game again? Supersonic, don't be jealous because it's not Sonic Month, okay? Just calm your tits.
Come back to base, and then, let's see.
You know, I'm just gonna skip this because there's another one right after this.
Oh yeah.
We're almost there, Bob.
Almost there.
You almost made it.
It's 4 o'clock.
Is it?
It is. Be up at what, 7:10 or something?
Oh hey, we can do an online race battle.
Oh thank God! Let me go get my Wii U. Wait, this is my Wii U.
Attention.
What?
A new tip has been unlocked.
What was that beep?
I don't know.
Oh, it's your toaster.
Oh, I'm gonna go fix that, guys.
Thank you.
My toaster is insane. I don't know why it does this.
It really bugs me that you can do the prison and the factory in any order.
That is weird.
Because it doesn't do anything. Awful games done quick block of games. You know. Dash the Destroyer says it's 5 for me. Beto Toaster.
Yes.
Bob, you ready for the best level in the game?
Oh no. Dad, why?
What if we gave her, like, no shooting ability because she only shoots 1 bullet at a time? Would that be cool? And then she can't even absorb enemies.
They let us choose what gun should we use, and then it's the worst gun ever. Like, why? Why did they make this?
I don't know, you could make a good game with this, like this idea of like, she's got a jetpack and does that, she can dash, and she's got like a stealthy gun, right?
Right.
You can make a good game that
It's
was
possible, for sure.
But this is really unenjoyable. I mean, hell, she even has the shield thing. Let me do that real quick. Boop. Right? There's lots of things to make a game from.
It's almost like there's just a pile of mechanics thrown in with no idea how to use them.
Wait a second. That sounds like an NT game. That's number Wayne. Someone on Twitter, I don't know, maybe it was that guy, you know, defending Mighty Number 9. I can't remember. There's someone. They said something so dumb that I almost responded, "That's number Wang," even though they didn't say a single fucking number. So that if you don't jump on that in time, you don't get the amazing.
Right, you just want
It's
amazing.
not important, but you know, it's important if you need to get every amazing in the game, which is a trophy.
Pastor Most does Metal Gear Call? Definitely.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, right? Metal Gear's a good game. Well, actually, you know what? I've never enjoyed Metal Gear 1 or 2.
Okay.
They're too sloppy. Ghost Babel is fine.
Okay.
The Game Boy Color one? I feel like it's a lot more playable.
I want to believe that like Metal Gear on the MSX is a better game.
5 fucking frames. Look at that TV go. Also,
Wow.
this sucks.
Yeah, like
This room where it's just like hide from these enemies because you can't
in a combat room.
because you can't kill them.
Yeah.
And these guys you can kill, but it takes this.
Yeah, I don't. It's crazy.
Have I ever told you the definition of insanity?
Shigori says, we finally found out Inti are actually a tech dev fooled into believing they were game developers? I don't think that, like, nothing about them makes me think that they know tech.
Yeah, that they're
all.
technically astute.
Erikel says Metal Gear Solid was my favorite game on Game Boy Color.
Yeah. That's fair. They put in a lot more effort than a lot of Game Boy Color developers did, you know?
Yeah. I used to play more of that. I played a tiny bit.
Back of his coat has an insanely low resolution texture, so the seam looks real weird.
Right.
What's up?
They made that like really neat animation that looks better than most things in the game. For her putting the backpack.
Yep. Barrier.
Dash says they could have gave Paul a charge shot.
Yeah,
I mean, just make her bullets actually do anything.
Let her shoot more than one. There's so many ways you could have made her different and good. Or even just okay, which would have been better. Of course, between the input lag and how shittily it's running, it's like pushes button, keeps falling.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember this being a kind of tough part even on other consoles.
On the PS3, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Bob saw me do a lot of the PS3 Platinum stuff, and yeah.
Oh, man.
California. That's what she said, right?
Yeah.
Okay. She is just that kid from The Wizard. Weirdly enough, that animation freezes time. I don't know of any other animation that does.
God, how many frames you dropped in the middle of that? What were they thinking?
I don't know.
Barrock says he really wouldn't blame you guys for rage jumping after this.
What is with that?
I don't know. I don't know why he's... It's like...
He's really sticking
the main
with that.
proponent of rage dumps. Barrock.
Yeah. Hey, maybe he's into poop jokes.
I don't know, maybe. Maybe that's all this is.
It's running so bad just trying to do this elevator, and there's not even this guy yet, but now there's this guy, and oh boy. This is... Honestly, I've been scared that the game has frozen before on lesser versions because of this.
Do you remember Bobby's advice?
Affirmative, Doctor. Knock the eye out first. Warning.
Is the doctor just stands back there worried? Pastor Boat says, did Acidia design this rub? For that last one where we had the, you know.
Yeah, yeah. I can understand why you'd make that joke.
Let me crawl in there.
Yep. Yep, it's a fine play.
Why?
That's the one that won't trigger for the PS3 version
Why?
to give me the platinum.
Why would that even be a fine play?
Because I didn't have to use my shield.
Okay.
Wow, at that frame rate, it almost looks like he eats it correctly. That animation doesn't look right at all at higher frame rates. Like the bomb stays on screen and existing after it's been eaten. It's real weird.
You can't get fine plays more than once?
No, it's kind of like a checklist thing.
Okay.
Like, did you do this in this area? Yes, no.
I need that one he won't eat, will he?
Oh, he'll eat it and it'll become his eye.
Oh my god.
Which makes him shootable. Which, you know, is how I do damage mostly. Yeah, no, this guy sucks. Feel like you could probably speedrun the end before this guy. Man, look at his shadow down there. It was like flickering. Yeah, it's still flickering.
It's like he has a shadow. Weird.
It's really low res.
Yeah.
See, you gotta be efficient.
Yeah.
Come on. Yeah, it's 5 shots. Senpai.
Dash the Destroyer says, this is basically how I see Pokemon. I don't understand what you're saying.
Dash is saying that he's high right now. And that's how he gets to see Pokemon.
Oh, okay. Neo number 2 says, I can't skip forward past this part. No.
This is real life. Okay. Okay, jump, you piece of shit. Oh yeah,
Pass remote with his Kingsman Golden Circle spoilers. I haven't seen it yet, so I don't know. Maybe apparently there's a robot dog in there.
Neat. Wow, that was abrupt. That is way faster than he normally does that. There's something else about him that, like, can just not trigger right. I can't remember what it is, though. Like, just, like, either makes the battle impossible or, like, makes it take way longer. Okay, Bob, I have to pee, so now you're gonna have to get this next level.
No. I have to play Mighty number 9. I haven't done this in years.
Man, that statement's true. Crazy.
Yeah. I'm not some sicko.
I guess I'll go upstairs. Just because it's a late night stream doesn't mean I get to pee.
Right? Something else about him? Unlock co-op challenge is great. Here we go, guys. Don't expect good things. Don't expect anything from me. Fast Rope says Rage P? I don't know. Why? Why is everything so much rage? Dan's clearly accepted his fate. Alright. One of these days, it's gonna finish loading this level, and I'll actually play it. And it'll be, something I can do. Hate urination. Alright, here we go. We got some genius plot, I'm sure.
Now then, back. You needn't fight every robot you see. Our objective is the factory core.
Uh-huh. Sure. I know what that is. Okay, that switches me back and forth. That gives me the dash. Let's go. Oh no. Alright, so this is what Dan does. So let's keep doing this. And it'll work out.
Here we go. Here we go.
It really shows me off that I have to hit it again to blow him up.
Yeah, well, don't worry, Bob. There's another way. See, if you just press and hold it long enough,
It only remains open
it'll
for
blow
instance,
up when you
but that should
let
pose no
go.
problem for you.
Which is terrible. You shouldn't have 2 different ways of detonating a thing based on the same button, you know?
No.
That just causes confusion. By the way, guys, don't forget, you can donate through Streamlabs.
Oh, okay, this is where I need to be obvious power.
Now that Dan's gone, we need to talk about his problem. Bob, did you do that? Did you talk about my problem? I can get it from here.
No, I didn't talk about your problem.
Okay, well, that's good. Oh, well, it was really doing this the whole time. Yeah, it was. Did you know if you push up to get on top of things, instead of like jumping again, you can iframe through stuff? Like when you do a ledge grab? Like that? That flipping thing you do?
Yeah, the flip.
You're invincible during it.
Why?
These are important things to know. for your high-level Mighty Number 9 play.
Bye, MDude Gamer.
Oh man, you're gonna miss it. Do you have any idea how badly the final level runs?
I don't. Do you, Dad?
Let's just say we'll be lucky if it doesn't crash on this area. Because you saw how that went.
Yeah, this is where we crashed last time.
I needed that. That's more like it.
This game.
What? Is something dumb happening? I just can't even tell anymore. I'm too dumb. See, he got all of his health back because he was invincible to absorb while he was in there.
No, Pastor Mo, he can't play as Proto Man this level.
Oh my god. There. No.
Yeah. If you're gonna lose him anyway, you might as well.
Exactly. Maybe that's what they were thinking, Bob. What a great design choice.
Yeah.
Now that I understand how brilliant they were. I do love that Steve was like, what? Steve MRE info is great. It's infectious. He's really excited to eat those moldy crackers and those MREs.
Yes, he is, which is worrying.
People in the Discord are like, you better be going to sleep, Dan. And I was like, I'm watching really important videos. And I just posted that one we watched of, what was it, a 2008 Korean MRE?
Those things, it is too fun to watch them.
Oh yeah. So hey guys, check this shit out. This is the only thing in the whole game I'm certain was intentionally designed. Are you ready? Okay. I'm gonna let him do it one more time. Wait, Bob, don't want to miss it. It literally bounces all the way up, hitting all of them.
What?
Yeah. Man, I'm having some serious trouble getting... Well, I'm supposed to, but you can just shoot it again. Because it bounces between enemies. So that's how you're supposed to deal with that area, not spamming, you know, rockets like I did, of course, the first several times through there.
Why is it not grabbing?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Apparently people are talking about how they're falling asleep while watching the Spaceman says I've been drifting in and out since the first level.
Honestly, yeah, I was like, Spaceman, you're still here? Holy shit. Hell yeah, you've been drifting in and out. I figured you were long gone. It is late as hell. Okay, so his weakness is not doing that. If I remember, he doesn't have like a super hard weakness. Maybe that'll... No.
Oh, it's this guy again.
Yeah, I know.
I thought you just blew him up with the rockets every time.
Yeah, but like, I want to believe they put a better weakness into the game, because for most enemies there's a, like, sort of weakness and a better weakness. As you can see, this isn't taking a huge chunk of damage.
No.
It's just taking a constant chip. I think Okay, I'm just blowing up his rockets as they come out with my rockets.
Pastor Mo says, so these are all bosses? So I'm trying to figure out what he means. So hey, Pastor Mo, what do you mean by that? I mean, this is the boss he's fighting now. Clearly.
Oh wow, that does pretty decent damage. You know what, I'm just gonna use that in the future. Because it would have hit multiple times per bullet.
Right. Yeah.
Right. It's this game.
Yeah.
That's more like it.
Oh my god.
So I switched back to this. It has no ammo. So I just gotta wait. It is literally insane that it runs this goddamn bad. Sprinter. I've never not gotten Sprinter there. Tiny enemies that only take one hit to kill give as much weapon energy as giant enemies that take 20 rockets.
Cool.
So it's everyone's favorite part of the Mega Man video.
Yes. But pass remember, there were 2 bosses in this level. If that's what you're curious about,
It technically, if you wanna count that guy from the first level as a mini boss, right? Then this level has 2 mini bosses and a 3rd boss. You know?
Jeez.
Yeah, it's bullshit. It's just a big old fucking pile of bullshit.
It didn't freeze. I'm disappointed.
I'm gonna keep doing this. I'm gonna invincibility frame my way through this hallway.
God, it's still going. I thought that was the end of the level, honestly.
No, that just in the other version, the enhanced edition.
Yeah, right.
It's a leader's duty after all.
Actually, we got here, didn't we?
No, we didn't. We
didn't?
Yeah, it froze up in the middle of them all talking.
Oh, wow. Yeah, she's running at like 5 frames. That's incredible.
Hasbro says, I've tried to play this game and didn't like it and stopped. Yeah, that's the natural reaction that you'd have. If you didn't.
That's sinful. You shouldn't be having that reaction. That's Satan's work.
I met like one person or someone in person that actually likes it.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. You met one.
Yeah.
I only know of that guy on Twitter.
Good heavens. I've never seen its like before.
I like the combat HUD floating above my head.
Yeah, it's good. It looks very high res. Don't talk about it.
It's great that it's in this cutscene. So this guy, I didn't know his weakness until I needed to figure out the fine play for him. Because you gotta have all the fine plays, you know.
Erikel says, by the way, I never played DMC. Should I buy the HD collection on PS4? Yes. That's probably the best way to experience it. I definitely suggest doing that, or you might even want to just start with 3. 3 is easily the best one. Gets you a good look at what that series can be. Oh, right, you need this. Oh, ice him. I thought you needed to sword him for some reason. Maybe
I do that once I start running out of weapon energy on ice.
Sonic Ace, Dan does not secretly like my number 9.
I don't what?
Secretly like my number 9.
No, that weirdo on Twitter was saying I was probably a closet Mighty Number 9 fan, and I'm like, what the fuck? Why do you think that's a thing?
Whoa. What even happened?
He was trying to do a transparent shockwave effect. And that was too much fill rate for the Wii U. So the killer strat here, which is why you set these things to buttons, right?
Right.
Is this, and if you actually get through this without taking damage, you get a fine play. Which isn't that hard, but it is when all of your weapon energy is spent.
Yeah. Oh, it's called Mom.
Yeah. Because it's the mother of machines.
This game hurts.
But we're on the last level now.
There's something that's good.
Wait. There we go.
Metroid Other Now?
Now. So that machine was also designed by the guy who created Beck.
Cool.
Yeah, that's probably the correct reaction.
Hi, Vox. She says she woke up for some reason.
I look over and why?
Cause Dan's a bad person.
It's the anniversary. Jesus. You should go back and watch the intro ad from our sponsored partner at some point.
Should we tackle next?
Pastor Rose says other M. That's a typo, Bob. Look, it could Melzer Meow.
Other now. Nom noms. Metroid other noms.
Other moms.
Samus Aran is looking for hot goth mommies. It kills me so much This is one of the worst cutscenes of the game. I get it.
The battle coliseum itself has been absorbed.
Oh, right, there was a battle coliseum.
It's there for one still storyboard, 2 storyboards.
Castlevania Other D. Thanks. Erical, I assume that's the sequel to D.
Like on the Saturn?
Yeah.
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 Understood.
Leon. Leon.
What'll we do, Will? What'll we do?
Our only hope is to sneak in from above.
In a cutscene that would cost so much money. I love this. It's so good.
You want to send back into
Firefox says Metroid Other Meow.
alone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any other robot would be assimilated by Trinity almost immediately. Only Beck shares Trinity.
And in the future, we don't have nukes.
Only one that can do this.
Look, they are gonna nuke that. It's in the middle of their city.
Beck, you and Trinity possess the same power.
Don't notice how dead I look back, please.
How to wield it.
Look at his neck. Look at every. Look at any part of the screen right now and leave.
Please don't listen to Bob. Don't look at the screen.
Trinity. I know you will.
Looks like he was the chewing gum from Wonka's factory. You're not wrong. So I think you're thinking of no, that was the chewing gum. That wasn't the everlasting gobstopper. But here's the real good part.
Yeah.
This is the whole reason I played that last one. I thought it was seamless, but of course there's a
nothing's seamless.
Nothing is.
Beck disappeared before leaving the screen that last time.
There you go. There's them flying into the Coliseum.
They got in.
Attention. Beck has landed in the Coliseum. Multiple incoming enemy signatures.
Vox says it's nice of us to play my number 9 for the 2-year celebration of her watching GigaBoots. Do we do this for every person who watches GigaBoots after 2 years? That seems sadistic.
I think she was. Wait, did just hanging out with my buds.
Yeah?
I kept as many alive as possible.
Oh, no.
That way I could. Man, what the hell? Sniper shot just doesn't even want to try today.
Here we go.
One more. Hey guys. Hey, what's going on?
I actually can't jump high enough to get him, which is a real problem in this game. Because of my dumb shenanigans, I'm about to die in the opening room.
Right. Pastor Remote says, for my 2-year anniversary, you have to play Metal Wolf Chaos XD. I mean, we're gonna do that anyway. And
so why not? I'm like, Fox hasn't been watching since our Mighty Number 9 coverage, has she?
Maybe she was silently watching.
I guess Mr. Field started watching around then, I think.
Really?
Yeah. Pretty sure. Because he was like, this guy's fucked in the head. He backed it for $250 and then drove to Walmart at midnight to make sure he got a copy then because he was so pissed.
Did they go to Walmart before we got our codes? I can't even remember anymore.
Wait, what?
Did it show up at Walmart before we got our codes? I can't even remember anymore.
Of course,
Okay.
that's what I was referencing with the Curse of the Moon fiasco.
Of course.
Because it's just like, wow, why does this never go right?
Fox says, nice killing enemies without absorbing them. Maybe if you utilize the Zell mechanic better, you'd enjoy the good game instead of just assuming the game is bad. Just because you're bad at it.
Yep, that's me. Dan, bad at video games. Whatever, that other guy definitely didn't get a 60 combo at any point in his runs. I watched enough of his live stream to figure that out.
So this is just a combat room, right?
Yeah.
That's what's going on here.
Yeah, it's a specific amount of enemies, and it's the first room in this fucking level, which makes it totally unreal that they make it a combat room right off the bat.
Right?
Is Trinity creating a path for me?
I was like, did they make Trinity also gender ambiguous? No.
No.
They just used that design no one voted for.
Because Inafuni's like, fuck you, how about that? So now we're hitting the point that's gonna make this game crash. Ready, Bob?
Okay. Oh no!
So, you know, using that weapon here is a bit questionable at best. See, I literally got stumped here forever.
Yeah.
Cause why is it respawning that thing?
Yeah, why? Why, Dan?
I'm not close enough.
What?
That's what it's based on.
What?
Uh-huh. That's intended. In the world of Mighty Number 9, that is an intentional design decision that I'm an idiot for not. Oh my god! I love games with ledge grabbing mechanics that are
broken. Heracles says Dan bad at video games.
Yeah, bad at is a pretty bad middle name.
Yeah, and then Pastor says Dan fake Mighty Number 9 fan.
Yeah. Yeah. It's true.
Yeah. What a faker.
I'm such a fake Mighty Number 9 fan that I pretend to not love it when I actually really love it.
So you're a tsundere Mighty Number 9 fan. I see how it is.
It hates frames as much as I do. You know how much I hate frames.
Pass remote, you cannot wall jump. No, that is not a thing.
Oh no, God no. That's not this game. That's a much better game. Like, he's sitting here seeing how this game runs, and he's like, well, clearly there's gotta be a better way to do this. Dan just didn't realize there's some sort of mechanic here to help him through this area on such a poor running version. Huh. So, like, yeah, see, I dashed over it last time and didn't ledge grab on the opposite end.
God, everything. I don't know how it even maintains.
How it's consistently so inconsistent?
Yeah.
And then this is another example where if you're too far away, Bob, it just won't destroy it. See?
Yeah,
that step too far back.
Eric Hill says, this reminds me of SNS platforming. What's SNS?
I literally got shoved into that wall.
Yeah. There's just too many frames. Obviously.
So if you at least turn them into bricks, they can't hurt you?
Right.
God.
Oh, Salt and Sanctuary. Oh man, is the platforming that bad?
No one doubt it.
Yeah, he's mentioning that died because Analog Stick didn't agree that I pushed it up.
So this is another thing I didn't know until I had to do special, like, amazing and sprinter runs. That's like a secret path.
Yeah,
and it helps you get here a lot faster.
Huh. Oh god. Turning them 4 at once, Dan. Insane.
Shooting a gun, Dan. Really?
Need number 2 says, my art didn't have any frames either when I was in high school. I don't know.
Take that, ground moth. Oh man, this fucking room. So you shoot through that one and that one to shoot that one.
Oh.
And then you back up just enough to get that one. So that way you can jump on it and shoot this in order to crouch slide, yeah. But hey, we're there. Basically, anyway.
One more combat room. Oh, sorry, combat elevator.
One more combat room and the most insane piece of shit. Because on the worst running versions of the game, it was the most legit-ass threat. Like, the 3 major threats on a no-death run are the Flame Dudes level.
Right.
Pyro. Shit, I forgot his name already. Sword Guy. With his car level.
Yeah.
And then this. These are the 3 actual major threats in Mighty Number 9. This next area. Because it runs so bad on the PS3 and Wii U, it's ludicrous. Ah, damn it. Okay, there we go. This.
Oh no, I remember this.
Yeah, I lost a whole run right here once. Because you're supposed to turn these into, So see, most of it isn't even the explosion. Most of it's this bullshit over here.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna unselect that gun. Because if you shoot one rocket into those, you're fucked.
Oh yeah, because they'll run so bad.
Uh-huh.
Oh man, this game. And in fact, this is the last level. This is what it boils down to at the end. It just can't even possibly run.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Also, I can't wait to not be sick and not laugh like I'm 16. If anyone knows what happens to me, Unsolved Mysteries team plays.
And here it is.
There's actually a wicked awesome guitar solo to this boss theme, but it's always cut out.
Trinity.
I remember Bob when he saw this enemy for the first time was like, God, that design sucks.
I know, it's like a bomb from Final Fantasy, but just worse in every way.
Yeah.
At the same time, completely stolen.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like if Dot Hack fucked one of those bombs. But somehow not cool.
Yeah. Maybe it has something to do with it looking about the same quality as the PS1 versions of those enemies.
Right, that's not how this battle works at all. It's been a while. You need to wait for that point for her to be hittable.
Hey Raquel, didn't we already give you Let's Plays of X5 through X7? Or at least close enough?
We did do Let's Plays of any of those.
Didn't we believe it?
Bob,
each of them are so, like, they're just... We would have beat them if they didn't have like an hour plus of dialogue we had to sit through.
Fair.
Ugh. Those games. Just let's play
way
your
we
stupid,
going?
awful video game. Vox says, Dan, do you wish you could go back in time and donate more?
I'm not some woke guy on Twitter, so no. No, I'm just a dummy. So I shot a rocket in his face, and then you can actually fuck up there where you shoot it with the rocket, and then you get it into an absorbable state, but then it's out of reach. And then it spawns the pillars in just the wrong spot, where you won't be able to dash into it in time, and then you'll have to fight it more.
Yeah. I was just laughing at
Oh my god, I forgot.
You forgot?
In the PS3 version of the Wii U version, it runs so bad.
Yeah.
It's like the...
Wow.
Yeah, it's 5 frames per second.
That's insane.
I forgot. It's been so long since I beat the PS3 version.
Casper says, back by the ghastly Pokemon.
Yeah. Yes. Can you fucking believe this? Like, this was put in a shipping Wii U game.
Yeah, like they printed this on a disc.
God. It shouldn't be holding here this long, just to be clear.
We need to play Devil's Third. I need to see if it runs that bad.
Oh man, this is glitched as fuck right now. Okay, there
I was
we
like,
go.
why does he have extra body segments under him?
Oh, that's normal.
Oh yeah?
But I blasted all of them but one away and he got stuck in the ground. That part is not normal. Oh shit. Bastard. You can also trigger it into an absorbable state while it's in a wall.
Great. Hey, you're dead.
So I'm gonna have to do the whole battle again.
Yeah.
Good thing it's such an easy battle.
Casper says 5 frames per second. Is there input latency? Oh.
I mean,
oh yes.
You don't even.
There will be input latency.
It's bad. It is really bad. If I remember correctly, Mighty No. 9 on a good version has more input latency than the Legacy Collection, which is renowned for really bad input latency.
Right.
Okay, so I'm either gonna beat this person or this stream ends on me having not successfully beaten this game. I'm gonna go ahead and skip that so we can cut to the chase. Cut to the part where I'm gonna not be able to do this.
No, man, you got it. Oh, man.
I actually hit the fire button so much earlier and it ignored it.
Of course.
Oh boy. This game.
Past Remote wants to know if skipping frames would be output latency.
It would be both. It would be output latency that causes input latency. Words cannot express how bad the game runs at this point. Hella, you know? That's about all I got. You need charts and shit.
Fox says, I still don't get how anyone can think an absorb mechanic with bosses is good. Yeah, no. God, his feet being stretched out like that, it kills me. It's way too hilarious looking.
Oh, you don't like his super tube legs? Is that not your thing? Is that not your kink? Fucker.
Troy says, I'll say if you can't beat it, you can't criticize it. You can quote me on that when you never released your review.
Oh my god. So you want to get those out of the way?
Mm-hmm. Oh, and then you do that jump.
Yeah, it's the one thing in the whole game it's designed for.
Beautiful.
And then I go YOLO gem on her. So she won't respawn in the middle.
Trinity in the 5 frames of fury.
You know? That's what I'm feeling here. We doing the middle again? Oh my god, shit. Shit, fuck! I screwed that completely. Oh my god. So the stalling there caused a gap in it, which made me think the stalling caused the gap to happen earlier in it.
Uh-huh. But that wasn't, that was just an effect problem, not...
No, it literally stopped shooting it. That was a gap, it just wasn't the one that was supposed to pop up in the middle. You need to sleep.
I do.
You work.
Oh my god.
I, on the other hand,
right,
I don't work. I don't need to sleep.
You can do whatever, Dan.
But it's so miserable. Like I literally just didn't win because it doesn't run right.
Yeah.
Which is bad. Yeah. You know, that's when people get real mad at games. This means we get a redemption stream later, right? No, God no. That is the last thing I'm doing. Another playthrough of the Wii U version? Fucking kill me. You said it's almost 5 though?
Yeah.
I feel like I don't want to put them through it. Because this level takes forever.
It does.
And there's nothing especially different about this game past than everything they saw so far. Like, they already saw the final boss and how terribly it runs. They already saw everything, so...
Eric wants you to get Merrick the match. Merrick ain't waking up for this.
He might already be awake. I don't know. I'm gonna check Twitter. But yeah, no. I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good. I think you're all good. I think we saw what's going on here, and it's all bad.
Yeah.
Thank you all for watching, though. Who knows? Maybe we're gonna turn off the stream and I'll finish it without streaming it. That sounds like me. But hey, you know, we have the save file.
Yeah, you have the save file here. You can just boot up this level anytime and beat it.
We could just take a break from Mega Maker one Friday. Take it easy, everyone. Bye.